I'm ChezPride and welcome back to another Sims 4 kit review video. In this video, I am finally starting to review the 3 newest kits, and yes, that does pretty much make 10 kits just in this year, and we're not even halfway through the year. It is freaking nuts, but we are still going to review them, and we are starting with the Golden Years kit, because I always start with Create a Sim. And I know it's been a few days since these came out, and for that I'm sorry, but this is the first time I haven't been busy or asleep since the kits actually came out. Basically, the couple of weeks before the kits came out, I was on my A game. Like, I was managing my narcolepsy okay. Like, I was getting a good amount of sleep, but I wasn't getting too much sleep, and I was getting a decent amount of videos out for you guys. I was catching up with both the reviews I still had to do for business and hobbies, and making progression on my current series, which, by the way, I do have a couple of more review type videos I want to do for business and hobbies, but not many. But I'll get to that after I do these reviews. And then, of course, the day the kit came out, or the kits came out, and I had set it up to where all I had to do was come home from work, download the kits, make my 3 videos. I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have any responsibilities except to go to work. I came home and fell asleep in 30 minutes on accident, which was totally my bad. It was an accident, but it was still my bad. And basically, I did not wake up till the next morning when it was time for me to go to work again. And I was late to work. So, my bad, you guys. I absolutely just passed out when I was supposed to record these videos. And then, of course, the next day after work, I had to get ready for Run Fair this weekend. And, of course, Run Fair took up most of my weekend. And after Run Fair, I, passed out for another almost 24 hours. So, hello, I am just waking up and finally having time to record. So, my bad for these being late, but I apparently cannot control my narcolepsy, even being on the legally highest dose of medication I can be on. It's fantastic. But enough about my personal life and why I haven't been uploading as frequently as I should. If you want to know more about that, you can actually go ahead and go follow my Instagram, where I'm actually probably going to be posting about going to that Ren Fair shortly after I post this video. So if you're interested in seeing all that and all the stuff that I got at that Ren Fair, go check that out, because I do post that kind of stuff on my Instagram. But let's get to reacting to this pack, because I kind of know what's coming in it, but I've tried not to look at everything. And the idea of this pack excites me, because I want a bunch of new stuff for elders, but at the same time, I'm nervous it's going to be kind of cliche to the point I won't be as excited about it as I want to be. But I do know that I'm excited for the gardening gloves and the glasses for sure. But basically, the Sims 4 Golden Years kit is supposed to be like a Create a Sim kit based all around the elderly generation, and really put a shine on them for a moment, because elders really don't get enough love in this game. And I will say, I'm guilty of not having as many elders in my gameplay as other life stages, but I still like the idea of them getting more stuff, because they honestly don't have enough stuff targeted towards them. So, before we jump into Create a Sim, let's look at this little pop-up about the kit that you get after you buy it, that kind of just goes over everything and has some pictures for us to look at. So you guys have probably already been taking a look at these screenshots while I've been jammering on. I've actually already gone over these screenshots in another video where I was talking about the patch update before these kits came out, and that was the day that the kits were announced. So we were kind of looking at what we could before the pack came out. So I've already gone into detail over these screenshots, but I will point out a couple of things in them that I'm excited for, and just kind of new things in general. So obviously we have the new gardening outfit that comes with the gardening gloves I'm super excited about. But also it comes with like glasses on a chain, plus just glasses on your face, which I think is super cute. We have this new scarf, this new very cliche old woman dress. That's one of the big sellers in this pack apparently. Back here, you can kind of see another one of the new elder outfits, including a new hat for the elders. So they don't have any new hair, but they have a lot of new hats and accessories, including that toupee that's again shown right here, and all these scarves and this little bonnet and whatnot. For the males, you can kind of see that they have some like comfy but somewhat formal clothes. Like, I don't know if formal is the right word, but like, they definitely don't look dressed down. There are some also more funkier clothes. We have like the plaid pants and whatnot with this woman with the mohawk. I don't know. It definitely seems cute. I just, like I said, I'm scared it's going to be super cliche, which is not exactly what I want, but it is The Sims, and I'll just take content for the elders whenever I can. So let's go ahead and read this description real quick. So it has two little categories here. So we have the first one with these glasses called Design for Aging Sims. Tell the stories of aging Sims with clothing tailored specifically for elder body types. So if you don't know, elder body types are definitely different than all the other body types. They're more hunched over. With women, the boobies are sagged. Like, you definitely have a saggy tummy. Your hips are kind of shaped weird. Elders have all these body modifications, which makes it look really realistic, and it is a good thing. It just makes clothes that were tailored for adult and younger look kind of weird on them, which is why they're really emphasizing that it's made for their body types. That's one of the big perks in this pack. But as well as convenient accessories like glasses with straps, a toupee, gardening gloves, and more. And then for the golden lifestyles is with this little gardening outfit. So it says, with these fashions, elder Sims will be able to express their individuality in understanding ways. There are styles for gardening, working out, as well as comfortable clothes for everyday life, which I don't understand why they're emphasizing elders working out, because that can literally kill them. That would be like, okay, maybe not as bad as advertising lingerie for elders, but it's the same concept, because when they woohoo a lot, they die. When they work out a lot, they die. And yet you're wanting them to have workout clothes. Okay, whatever. I'm excited for the gardening clothes. I really hope there's some cute pajamas in here. But let's go ahead and jump into Create a Sim and see what they all have to offer. Alright, so to show off this kit, I went ahead and randomized us a cute little elderly couple here. So we have Benny, our masculine elder that I randomized, and his randomized elderly wife, Bailey, that I randomized to show off all our feminine items. Because when I went through and I organized and sorted all the different categories by the Golden Years kit, I did notice that they did a pretty decent job at keeping the feminine and masculine stuff separate. Most of the stuff that overlapped was like, one or two clothing items, but mostly accessories. And I think for an elderly pack, that's pretty realistic, especially if it's a kit. So I know people are all about like, you should make all the items like both masculine and feminine. Just take away the masculine and feminine category. It's so sexist, blah, blah, blah. I feel like to an extent, a life simulation game that has so much clothing items and accessories and hairs and all that really does need to somewhat be separated into masculine and feminine. And I think for an elderly pack, that's kind of appropriate. Not to like, not be with the times or anything. I just think to an extent, some stuff should be organized in feminine and masculine categories. I'm just saying with this kit, I think they did a pretty decent job deciding what should overlap and what shouldn't, because some DLCs, I feel like they just don't even have a feminine masculine category at all. And I feel like none at all is not the way to go. I do feel like they should be more accepting though. But with that being said, this is a kit based all around elders. So like I said, I didn't make any kids or a family or anything, even though both their aspirations are based around family. I don't know. But kits tend to be very focused because they are the cheapest DLC you can get. They are $5 unless they somehow go on sale somehow. But we have to keep in mind, because they're the smallest amount of content we get, they are very focused. So there's probably not going to be a lot of stray from the main focus point on this kit. That just tends to be how kits work, and I can appreciate that. I know people say that kits are kind of rip-off, and they're like, you don't get as much for your money, and like, there's so many, how can you buy them all? I think the point in kits is not to buy them all. I buy them all, but that's because I reviewed them. If I didn't review them, I don't think I would buy all the kits, because there's there's stuff in most of the kits that I like even if it's just a couple of items, but I don't think they're worth buying them all if you don't have a reason to. And that's kind of why I like kits, is because you can pick and choose what you want specifically in your game. Like, this pack, I think, would really add on good to, like, growing together, or, you know, family-based packs. You know, the new kitchen clutter kit, I think, would go really good with parenthood. You know, the sweet allure kit, I think, would really go good with, like, high school years. Even though I know I don't know. I know that's not necessarily a teens kit, but I think it would go really good with the stuff in high school years kit. I don't know. And I just like how you can pair stuff together with kits. So I don't completely hate kits, even though I know you don't get as much for your money. But with saying that, I wanted to say, keep in mind, with this being so targeted, that if this was a kit for, like, all masculine elders or a kit for all feminine elders, both of these Sims probably would be getting more items. But it's a kit for elders in general, which I feel like if they had split it up into an elderly feminine kit and an elderly masculine kit, like, there would have been a rage. Like, the Simmers would not have liked that. One, because they're splitting up masculine and feminine, and two, that would be making more money. So for them, like, that would be like a money making scheme. So I'm kind of glad they put it all together. Just keep in mind, if it feels like they don't have a lot, we have to add all the items together. But with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the masculine stuff first, because I do feel like, as much as I hate to admit it, masculine Sims tend to get the least amount of stuff whenever we get new DLC, unless it's a kit specifically based around around men. And honestly, elders are the same way. So hopefully they didn't scrape the old man's too bad in this kit and only put mainly feminine stuff. I haven't looked at, like, the item count or anything yet, but I'm really hoping to get some good masculine stuff for the elders, because I feel like masculine Sims and elder Sims are both the categories that lack the most. So like I said, I did go ahead and pre-filter all the categories. So let's go ahead and start with the head category. And of course, with it being a kit, because I literally don't think there's a single kit we've ever gotten a hair in. Maybe if it's like a toddler or infant hair and I'm just not remembering it. But I'm pretty sure a kit has never came with a hair, which makes me really hope that one day there's a hair kit. Like, I just want a kit that is all hairs to make up for the fact that the kits have never had a hair. But anyways, so obviously there is no hair because it's a kit, which is really sad because I feel like elderly could use some more hairstyles. Like, obviously this is a good elderly hairstyle, but we don't have a lot of stuff like this. But we didn't get any hair. We didn't get any facial features like hair, like facial hair for men or anything. But we did get some accessories that include a toupee. So it's kind of like we're getting hair, but bad hair. Because obviously, like, it doesn't look good as a toupee. Probably if I took his hair off, it would look a little bit better. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, but still, is the toupee, it's not going to look great. But I do like the fact that they literally put it in all the base game hair colors. So you could literally have like a blue haired grandpa with this toupee, or like a purple or a pink or a green. I don't know. I think it's adorable. We even have some with gray stripes in them. I don't know. But it does come in all the colors. So this is the toupee in all the colors for the masculine sim. The feminine sim's got some hair or accessories too, but not a toupee. So this is the toupee. I think this is adorable. I think this is actually adorable. And I think it somewhat makes up for not having a, hair in the kit. But other than that, we did get some accessories as well. And you have to be careful when looking at the accessories right now. I don't know what is going on with this bug, but pretty much in Creative Sim, there's a bug right now with both the accessory categories, to where when you click just like accessories in general, it's showing that like there's pretty much nothing when you filter by something. You have to go into each individual category for it to show the items, which is really annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not doing that with like, blouse, like shirts, when it's like a blouse and a tank top and that. No, it's just doing it with accessories. It's just really annoying. It's been happening the last few reviews I've done, but it's just how it is right now. So like I said, the accessories, most of them are on the feminine and masculine sims, but I'm going to go ahead and show them off on both of them since it's just a couple of items. So this one, I feel like most of the time probably a more grandma would rock. I know my grandma definitely rocked these, especially being the bifocals. My grandma wore really thick bifocals, but of course she did end up losing her sight before she died through macular degeneration. But still, that's besides the point. But there are two versions of these. So we have these on their face, which is super cute. Let me show off all the colors. So we have brown, we have like a reddish brown, we have these pink and white, which is so cute, blue and white, we have a gray, we have a brown and white. I love the ombre on them. I love that. We have a rosy pink, a peach pink, a tealy blue, a gray, brown with brown lenses, which is interesting, all black, and an all white. Which honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of digging the one with the brown lenses for him. I don't know why they just sometimes randomly throw in colored lenses, but they do. They do. I don't know, but I also really like the gray ones on him. But we also have these, and I think you can wear them at the same time because one's a glasses and one's a necklace. But we have glasses on Jay. Oh my god, you could totally wear two pairs of glasses. That's so something my grandma used to do. And of course, these match these. They have all the same color swatches. It's just literally around your neck. And I think this is the absolute cutest thing ever. Especially like, you don't want your Sims to wear glasses when they go to sleep sometimes. So what if you put the glasses around their neck? I don't know. I thought it was super cute. I don't know if, maybe I'll let him keep the eyeglasses. I was going to take them off first, but I'm starting to dig them dig it on them. But there are a couple other accessories as well. So we have a ring around a necklace, like as if like your wedding ring has gotten either too big or too small and you can't wear it anymore, so you put it on a chain. I think that's so cute. I don't think it's just an elder thing, but it's cute that it came in the elder pack. Like, I can get the motion. There's even a rainbow ring. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love the rainbow ring. I'm going to be giving that to non-elder Sims a lot. And something that I'm really excited to see is a life alert button. Like, I know it's not functional. They can't actually use it. But the idea that they have a life alert is amazing to me. Like, it very much, like, kind of gives me the same feeling they did when we first got medical wear, like the hearing aids and whatnot. I don't know. I love it. I love it. But it comes in a couple different colors. So we have a red button, orange button, pink button, teal button, all white. We have a all blue. We have all pink. We have a all orange. I'm totally giving that to Blaze when he becomes an elder. That is perfect for him. And an all black. I think the all black is fun, but that would be hard for elders to see most of the time. I don't know. I'll give him the all white, because I'm in love with that. That's hilarious. And there's no new medical wares, unfortunately. These are all just base game, because I forgot to filter that one category. Okay. But there is also no new makeup for the elders or anything. So we don't have anything like that. But we do have a lot of clothing. So now that we've accessorized them, let's get them dressed. So let's start out with the everyday outfits. So we have this little sleepwear number, which I was so glad to see they have Pacific pajamas for elders. But look at the like high-waisted pants. Do feminine Sims have that? I feel like this would look good on a feminine elder Sim too. But anyways, they have like the high up to the waist pajamas and a cute little cardigan for when they get cold. I feel like my grandma was always cold. Like in the last couple of years of her life, she was always cold. So I really hope to see a lot of like warm clothes. I don't know. I just feel like that's realistic. I know I'm comparing everything to my grandma, but that's like the main experience I have with elders. But we have this cute little blue and gray. Ooh, okay. So we have like green and white striped pants with a brown cardigan. We have a little flannel pajama, like green flannel and a gray cardigan, blue flannel and a gray cardigan, red flannel and a brown cardigan, brown flannel and a green cardigan, green stripes and a brown cardigan, blue stripes and a brown cardigan, red plaid and a brown cardigan, grayish green plaid and a grayish green cardigan. And then we have a plain gray and black and a plain like cream and white. I think the cream is very realistic. I like that. And then we have a more dress-up suit, which I was not expecting a dress-up suit for the elders. But oh my god, is that cute. That is so cute. It has little suspenders under the jacket. Oh my god. I wish they had a version of this that didn't have the jacket and just had the suspenders. I think that would be really cute too. But we have in blue, green, red, brown, tan, gray, another gray, black, a blue with a brown tie, a blue, green with a red tie, and a black and white, which I think is very nice. I like the black and white on him. And then I am very excited for the gardening outfit. Oh my god, it has knee pads. Yes. Yes. I'm liking this pack more than I thought I would. Okay, so we have a little gardener's outfit. It has a little gardening book in it, the knee pads, the rubber boots. My grandma loved working out in the garden. Like, she literally worked out in her yard and went for walks in the wood until she physically couldn't. Like, even when she was out of her mind, she wanted to be in her garden. So I love the fact that they have a little garden outfit. I think this one for masculine and feminine Sims. But this is what it looks like on the masculine Sim. So we have the brown, we have the red, we have the blue. Oh, it has like dirty swatches. That is so cute. Okay. We have it in like a bluish white. We have a pink and brown. We have a yellow and brown. We have all white. We have a tan. We have a pink and brown. We have a green color that's sturdy, a brown and green that's sturdy, and a black and brown, which I think is also very nice. And then we have this, which I don't know how to feel about this. I'm assuming this is the workout wear, because it's literally like sweatpants with shorts that has a sweatshirt tucked into them with a fanny pack. I don't know what else you would put in your elder into this unless it's for workout wear. Like, I don't understand what else would be in it, but there's this. I don't think I'll ever use this, but there is this. Okay, so we have a blue, we have a teal, we have a green, we have red, pink, white, gray, black. We have a Foxbury University. We have a Bridechester University. We have just kind of like an 80s vibe, honestly, and another 80s vibe. This is more 90s vibes, honestly, like 90s Taco Bell. Anyone? Okay, well, I think I liked all of the elder outfits except for this one. But again, I'm weird about elders working out just because I've literally purposely killed my elders from making them work out. So, a little bit of trauma, a little bit of caution. But let's go ahead. That was all the full body outfits. Let's look at the tops now. So, Let's Play Masculine Sims have 5 new tops. So, we have this. Is this supposed to be like a painter outfit? This looks like a painter's cape you would put over your shirt to make it not get dirty. Or is it meant for gardening? I can't really tell. I want to say it's for painting, but they also didn't mention painting outfits. They mentioned gardening outfits. So I don't know, especially with the floral. I'm a little thrown off. I'm a little confused what this is for, but it keeps your Sims shirt clean either way, so it's cute. And then we have this like old like sporty type jacket. It has little glasses in the pocket. That is so cute. I don't like the fact that the glasses are just painted on. They're like not 3D at all, but I'll take what I can get. It's a $5 kit. But we have this shade. We have all white. We have all black. We have blue and brown. We have green and tan. We have red and brown, brown and brown, brown plaid and brown, tan and tan, green plaid and tan, blue plaid and tan and brown, and orange and like camo. Okay, I don't know why that's a thing, but okay. And then of course we have a little sweater over a little button-up shirt. So basically like a little cardigan moment. I don't know. It's so cute. I love it. We have it in blue. We have it in red. We have it in brown. We have it in black. We have it in gray. We have it in lighter gray. We have it in cream. We have it in a tannish brown. We have it in green. And we have it in blue. I'm really digging the blues in this pack. I honestly think it's such a pretty blue. And then we have like a formal shirt and tie, but with like a jacket over it. So like you're going somewhere fancy, but it's cold out, or your Sim's just always cold because they're an elder, so they put a jacket over their little suit shirt. I think it's so cute. All right, but it has this cute little tie too. I love it. I love the tie. Okay, so we got a tan, we got more tan, we got browns. We have a lot of browns in this pack. Dark brown, green, muted green, light blue, red, brown, or black, gray, another gray, and all white. I like that this one has a little hello name tag on it. That's cute. And then it's a bird watching shirt. It has bird watching binoculars. Oh, I think this one's my favorite. I actually think this one's my favorite. I love the binoculars are so 3D too. Love that. Okay. So we have it in blue and red, tan and pink, tan and brown, blue and yellow, brown and green, red and blue, blue and blue. Ooh, we have some purple. Some white and purple. I haven't seen much purple in this pack yet. We have tan and brown. We have white and tan. We have gray and white and all black. Honestly, I really like this. I'm kind of digging it in the blue. I really like this. Okay. And then, of course, we do have at least one new pair of pants. I'm pretty sure the Feminine Sims also got this pair of pants, but I could be wrong. They could have got another that's just similar. But we have it in this horrible texture that, like, Sims clothes have been coming in recently. And also furniture items. I don't like this texture. I don't like this texture. I do agree it's very elderly, but I don't like this texture. It's like that, like, striped texture that's like, I can't even describe it without cringing. Oh, we have a pair of pants with it. So it has that texture in brown, red, tan, green, blue, black, cream, brown, gray, black, brown, and white. So there's that. I will give it to him just because it didn't come with any other pants. And of course I didn't organize the shoes. I organized everything but. Okay. Well, there's no shoes for masculine Sims anyway. So that didn't help us. Make sure there's nothing like, it's not having the accessory glitch. There's literally no new shoes. I feel like new shoes for elders would have been appropriate. Oh, well. There is, though, styled looks. For some reason, well, there's styled looks for Feminine Sims.
Fred Shay?
I'm so confused.
Zoba?
Don't the Feminine Sims have, sorry, this is a spoiler. Yeah, they have 2 styled looks. Why didn't they give the masculine Sim a styled look? I think that's so sad. See, I tell you, masculine and elder Sims just get lacking in this pack. Or just in this game, not just in this pack. In this pack, or this kit, they probably get more than normal, actually. But, because there's no shoes, and there is no styled outfits, that is everything for the masculine Sims. Like I said, some of this stuff crosses over. I'm hoping that I was wrong about the pants, and the pants don't cross over. But some of this stuff crosses over, but most of this stuff was for just masculine Sims, like this toupee. But this is Benny. Now let's go ahead and head over to his wife, Bailey, so we can see what's on the Feminine Sims. So when it comes to hairs, of course, there are none, because it's a kit. I've already gone on about this. But we do have some new bonnets and scarves. We've gotten lots of bonnets over the years. Recently, in like the last couple of years, we've started getting floral scarves. So this isn't anything new in the game. It's just a new version. So this is the bonnet. I do like the fact it has a little bow on it. That's cute. But it comes in this horrible I do not like florals. I am convinced that the women are going to have a lot of florals. So if I judge it harsh, just no. It's not them. It's me. I don't like florals. But we do have a floral bonnet. It comes in a couple different floral colors. Ooh, we have a very bright purple floral color as well. Even a yellowish green or yellowish orange. That's not bad. We have it in white and cream. And we have a couple plain colors. I'm still not the hugest fan. I'm not a big bonnet person. But that's probably just because my grandma used to make me wear shower caps when I was a kid. And I hated them. So there's that. And then we have this cute little tied scarf. I think I'm going to like this in the non-floral patterns. Because I do think this is cute. I don't like how much it sticks off the neck. If you're not going to let their hair go down. Well, I can't. Does she have long hair? Hold on. I don't remember. No, she has a medium hair. what happens if I trade her hair? It did take away her bangs, so I'm assuming if I gave her a long hair, it wouldn't show through. Yeah, it doesn't. It's one of those it's one of those hair accessories where no matter the hair, it's gonna look the same, which is a bit unfortunate. I would like to see longer hair stick out from under it, but whatever. All right, but we have it in all the same colors as the bonnet. Honestly, I don't know. I like the scarf better than I do the bonnet, but I'm still not the hugest fan of it. I was going to try to use it. I don't know if I'm going to try to use it, though. I kind of like her hair better than I like that. And then we have the accessories. And like I said, we're having that accessory glitch. And they pretty much have all the same accessories from what I can tell. So we have the glasses that are the same color swatches as the masculine Sims. I won't go through all the color swatches again. And then we have those same glasses around the neck, which I think I'm going to give her the ones around the neck. And yeah, I'm probably going to give her a blue theme. She seems like a blue gal. Like a bright blue gal. Well, I can't give him a blue theme. Maybe I'll give her like a pink and white theme. That maybe would be cute. So we're going to give her the pink glasses. And then she has the same accessories as the masculine Sims on the other two necklaces too. So we have the life alert and we have the ring around the necklace. I would like to see a more feminine ring for the feminine Sims, but it is a $5 kit, so I'll take what I can get. And that is everything for the upper category. They didn't get any new elderly makeup or anything, but we do have some feminine outfits. Some of them I am seeing it's the same as the masculine Sims, so I'll point those out first. So we do have this gardening outfit, which I will say I do love on her, but it is the same as the masculine. And then that same workout outfit I don't like. I will say it does look better on a feminine Sim. I'll give it that. But I still don't like it. I still don't like it. And then we have this dress. And this is supposed to be a nightie, right? Like this is what I would assume is the feminine sleepwear. Which I do think it's very old school grandma sleepwear. But I think it's a little too cliche. Like I was scared of, it's a little too cliche. It does fit the bonnet though. It matches the bonnet. All right, but we have this swatch, we have this swatch, we have a pink swatch, we have a white swatch, we have a black swatch. I like the fact that the glasses are going over the sleepwear. I can appreciate that. We have a like pink and purplish brown. We have a blue and green floral. We have a blue. We have a pinkish purple. We have a blue and yellow. We have like a more plaid with a tan. And we also have this really nice purple. Like, again, there's been some purple in this pack, but we haven't had a lot of purple yet. So I like the purple. And then we have this very grandma dress, which again is a little cliche, but I like it better than I thought it would. Like, I saw this and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like that. That's super cliche, but I don't know, I like it. I like the sweater. I like the sweater with the collar. And the way the glasses tuck under the collar, I think is so cute. Okay, but we have this little yellow with the white apron. We have pink with the white apron. Oh, it has some little like flower stains like she's cooking cookies or something. That's so cute. Okay, we have a brown flower stain. A teal swatch. That's a cute swatch. We have like a grayish green with flower. We have an orangish color. We have a beigeish color. We have a pinkish brown color. We have a green, a light blue, all white, and all gray and black. Alright, so that is all of the full body outfits. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shirts. So we do have some that are the same as the masculine. So we have the bird watching shirt for the feminine Sims. We have this I think this is a painting smock, but I may be wrong. It may be for cooking. Is this the same? I don't think this is the same. But I'm going to look at it first. Alright, so this is a little sweater with a vest moment for like a cold weather look maybe, or just if your Sim's always cold. Comes in a lot of those same colors we've been seeing. I really love the purple though. I like the purple on that. And then we have this cute little like flower vest with a turtleneck under it. I think that's so cute. I don't like the way that the strings clip with the shirt with the glasses, but just a personal problem. Alright, so here are all the colors it comes in. I actually really like the yellow swatch on this one. Like, I don't know why, but I think the yellow is fun. I may end up making her colors pink and yellow. So I'm liking a lot of the yellow on the feminine. And then we have this shirt, which I was not expecting. Like, it's so high up. Like, it's like almost to the belly button, and it has this big bow on it. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, maybe pair with the right pair of pants, but I do like the purple color. I don't like the shirt. Like, I like the shirt, but not on an elder. Like, I feel like this is very, like, maybe adult mid-crisis. I don't know. This doesn't scream elder to me. Like, the swatch, like, the actual swatches do. Like, this purple plaid, totally elder. But the shirt itself doesn't scream elder to me. So was it meant to go with the pair? I bet it's meant to go with the skirt. It's meant to go with the skirt. That's why. Because the skirt's high-waisted and wanted it to fit like that. Yep. So it looks like a dress. But I think the shirt by itself without the skirt isn't very elderly. With the skirt, I can see it. But other than that, I don't know. Alright, well, that was the first skirt. I'm going to give her this little sweater moment with the turtleneck. I think that's cute. And then we also have this pair of pants. This is not the same pair of pants as the male Sims. I thought it was going to be, but it's not. It doesn't have that horrible texture. And I actually can handle this texture. So I appreciate that. And it comes in all those colors. I really like the pink. I think the pink and the yellow go cute together. And then accessories. Let's see. We have I forgot to go over the accessories with the masculine Sim. Okay. Is there any accessories here for the feminine Sims that the masculine Sims don't have? I don't think there is. Let's see. Let me look real quick. Alright, I know we have the gloves. I'm going to show off on the feminine Sim. Oh yeah, they have all the same accessories. So no big deal that I missed it on the masculine Sim. I'm going to go ahead and give it to our feminine Sim. So let's go ahead and look at the things I am most excited for, and that's the gardening gloves. Oh, it clips with the shirt. We can take off the shirt for a moment. She can be shirtless for a moment. All right, so we have these gardening gloves, and I am so excited about it because with my grandma, I have this such strong memory of like us working out in the yard together when this is not just like a single memory, it's just like a memory that happened repeatedly. But she would not let me work out in the yard without gardening gloves. I mean, that could have been because I'm allergic to grass, but also probably because she didn't want me to get hurt or anything. But she always wore gardening gloves because she had very fragile skin and she didn't want to like prick herself or something. And we had like matching gardening gloves that had like flower print on them. I still hate flower print, but I remember having matching gardening gloves with her like multiple times. I used to think it was like the best thing ever. I loved wearing matching gardening gloves with my grandma. So I was super excited when this pack came with gardening gloves. So I'm hoping there's some floral prints, even though I hate floral print. I know, I'm complicated. But we have a beige, we have a brown, we have the typical garden green. Yes. Ooh, no, are those? Okay, those are vegetables. Interesting. I wasn't expecting vegetables. More vegetables. flowers. There we go. There are flower ones. Okay, so we got some daisies, some pink daisies, some blue daisies, and then we have like almost doctor colored gloves, white gloves, and yellow gloves. Okay. Well, the shirt I picked out for her wasn't the best match with these gloves, but I do like it the best. I don't know. I'm still going to give it to her, even though it kind of clips. I don't love the fact it clips. I also don't like those two yellows together. Hold on. Let me give her these. Those match her pants and the flowers on this. That works perfectly. Oh, and there was rings. So I guess I'll take off the gloves long enough to show you the rings. I don't understand why these are in this pack. These do not look elderly to me. I do like the idea of the elderly having rings, especially rings with jewels. Like my grandma used to wear rings. Like she had like family rings where like each gem represented a different family member. But I think these are not elderly at all. Like, I would put these with like young adults. Like I definitely will use these on young adults, but I don't think they're very elderly. Unlike the gloves, I think the gloves are more elderly. So we're gonna give her the gloves instead. And still, unfortunately, no shoes. I don't get why they did that. I feel like that's a big missed opportunity here. But here we have some styled looks. The female elderly Sims did get a couple of styled looks. So we have floral grandma, so pretty much exactly what I have her in, but just paired differently. So here are all the different swatches on that. And then we have one more styled look, and that is the apron allure. So we have one that involves this apron or this bonnet that I didn't really like. I do like this paired with these shoes, though. I think these boots are very cute with this outfit. But that, I do believe, is everything in this kit, you guys. And like I said, it probably doesn't feel like a lot, especially since some of the items were crossed over. But I feel like compared to some kits, we actually got a decent amount of stuff. I can't remember exactly how much the item count was, and I don't have it pulled up on an exterior screen, but I'm pretty sure it was like between 25 and 27 items, which for a cast kit isn't that bad, especially it being split between masculine and feminine. I do wish there wasn't quite as many crossover items. Like, there was actually more crossover items than I thought there would be, but I do think the kit was still cute. I don't know. I feel like definitely if you're wanting to extend on your elders wear, I think this is definitely a cute pack and has a couple of really good items. Some of the items are questionable, but some of them are pretty cute. But I'm going to end this one here, you guys. If I missed anything, I am so sorry, but I think I got everything. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right,